record this, Stefan. I've been doing that recently. I missed like the first 20 minutes of the last like 3 videos of the today because I stopped the video and I'm like, all right, go take a break, and then I come back and I forget to hit record again. Yeah. All right, PokeRoGue Endless. It is a challenge. So you have bosses throughout every single wave. Every time you beat a boss, you can buy something in the store and you get 1 free item. Egg vouchers will help you get more eggs, more moves, shinies. Shinies give you better luck. As you can see right here, I have a C+ luck because I only have 1 shiny. The higher luck, the better the items that you get in the store. You could also re-roll them if you get certain items to do so. It's a challenge. This is fun. It's a lot better now that Oops All Vouchers event is fucking done. That was terrible. All you got was vouchers after. Oh, that was an accident. What did I select? Anything good? The super lure. Fuck, I'm gonna have double battles now. I don't want double battles. It's like the worst thing. Forgot how much I hate setting up emulators. This is not an emulator, if that's what you're referring to. This is actually because I forgot to turn on my playback, so my audio was on. It's actually a web browser. You just search PokeRoGue.net, I think. And bing, bang, boom. No emulator. And actually, some emulators aren't that bad. It depends on which ones you're doing, Metal Goose. Because I have a PSP emulator, a PS1 emulator, and a Game Boy emulator for Pokemon. So I can do like Nuzlocke runs with specific rules. But actually, that one's broken. I need to figure out how to fix that because it's on. That one's from my laptop, and I just carried it over. I haven't used it since the new setup. So that one I should actually take back. Bum, bum. I fucking love this song. I don't know why. Should I call them like instrumentals? I don't know what I would call this.
Oh, it's just, yeah.
Kind of like an instrumental, right? Okay, yeah, like anything like this recently, I've had a huge like hard on for. Yeah, it's like a retro wave thing, but it's based on like arcade stuff. So like I'm getting like I don't know, I don't know how else to phrase it. I have a huge hard on for this type of music right now. Well, it's not just because of you, baby. I've liked a lot of this for a while, but there's stuff you have introduced me to recently that I'm like, girlfriend, you doing good things here. You doing the world a justice here. The diaper? Unpause it. Number 2. I think you take a shit every time you stand still. A bomb. Yeah.
Like more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, I hate it. No, I'm getting PS2 games and setting up a PS2 and PS3 emulator since I got a mini PC Tuesday. Nice. Well, okay, I guess it depends on what game you're trying to play, because I have found out recently there's a lot of PS1 and PS2 games that are on a website, and you can just play them off the website. You don't even need to have an emulator. Like, you can literally just... Actually... So, I like playing the Digimon games. I do those on my side. So, like, right here. I'll even use Final Fantasy Tactics as an example. Play Final Fantasy Tactics ROM. We're not going to do that. Play Final Fantasy Tactics for free. Retrogames.cc. And I go to the website, and I have Final Fantasy Tactics available to play. Just go away. Why is this ad here? No, Hold on. Where is it? Anthology, Origins, Tactics. There we go. War of the Lions. Why isn't it working now? It was working like 3 days ago. Perfect thing for me and you. Ooh. This might be it. There we go. So, like, if you didn't want to download it or get emulators, because the PS2 emulator needs a BIOS to run any of the games on PS3 and needs PS3 firmware to do anything. That's true. It depends on what you're trying to play, so I totally get it. I'm just trying to offer another solution. There we go. And then, like, you could go full screen, and you could even use controller activity. Oh, that's Tactics Advanced. No, that was the wrong one. Either way, you get the idea. I'm kind of more mad at myself that it's not fucking working right. Oops. Working around your ability, focus on your... There isn't no way I haven't seen you. Wait, I gotta read that correctly. Wait. There ain't no way I haven't seen you. We're live for 10 hours. This has been happening a lot recently. And it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, just not a great thing either. Well, no, it is a great thing. I just, how do I say? It's great if I was getting more eyes on it, I guess. And me staying live longer does help that. But it doesn't necessarily translate to success. And that's not... Honestly, today was one of the most successful streams I've had in a while, just because of Metal Goose. Just hanging out with Metal Goose, just talking Final Fantasy, having fun with it. That's why today was successful. If I had 100 viewers at the same time, yeah, that would be successful in a way. But I feel more successful having the one-on-one conversation with Metal Goose this entire stream and playing games back and forth and discussing things. I feel that's more successful than having 100 random people in my stream. But at the same time, that's how I become a partner. So, like, you know what I mean? But honestly, though, this has been one of the most productive streams I've had in a while. So it makes me want to stay on, and I told you that earlier. Having somebody on stream like this makes me want to stay on longer and makes me want to play games longer. Yesterday was a 6-hour stream. I was by myself for most of the stream towards the end of the day. It made me not want to be on much longer. It's harder to interact and be with people. You know what I mean? I wonder if Twitch is hiding you or something. Twitch's layout doesn't really help anything anymore. It's terrible. Twitch's hold on. Let's use this as an example. Okay, so I actually have Twitch on my device. Okay. So let's go home. Okay. Let's go search PokeRoGue, which I just switched everything to, right? So theoretically, because of how long I've been streaming, I should be up at the top. 5. I'm the 6th person down, actually. That's not bad. Right, you do have to scroll through the new layout. So, like, to find somebody, you have to really go out of your way at this point. You know what I mean? The new layout is terrible. Today was a roller coaster. Absolutely. How much longer you're going to be on? I'm going to be on for a little bit at least. We talked about sabotage and watched Stefan die. Yeah, no, I died a lot. I couldn't help but laugh at some of it either because it was frustrating, but at the same time, it was just like, well, that's a dumb thing. And it was like my own mistake too. So like, it doesn't help, but it does at the same time. It's contradictory, I know. I mean, I'm gonna say that isn't a good thing to look at. For example, you'll never be on the top of my list. I sort by lowest viewers to more, which is a great thing, Scoom. And like you and a few people, oh my god, we got 3 shinies. Holy shit. You and a few people actually have told me they specifically look for lower streamers, which really has been a benefit to me. And I'd rather have the people that are searching and want to come back and hang out. That matters more to me than having like 100 viewers. And I'm dead serious about that because the quality of my viewers is what I'm looking for over the quantity. And I know the quantity is what is needed for me to be successful technically and to become a partner, but it's not as fun. Bingo. That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you, babe. I just farmed the Final Fantasy 15 category for friends. Fuck, I'm so happy I've been playing Final Fantasy 15 for the last 2 weeks then. All right, let's see. Let's get our shinies. Shiny Staryu. Let's get you added to the board. Excuse me. Do I already have Staryu? I do not. Let's go get our models. Uno momento, por favor. Alright, and by the way, if this roguelike is not as easy as I'm making it look, I've fucking grinded my ass off to get to this point, and I have my Heracross set up for just pure success. That's the best way to say it. Skill Link now is its ability, which makes it so it does the multiple maximum number of attacks for any multi-hit move. And now it has Population Bomb, which does 10 attacks. So if I get 3 multi-scopes on it, I'm doing a minimum of 40 attacks per turn. Basically, I'm 100% 360 no-scoping and killing everything at that point. I'm also teabagging them while I'm 360 no-scoping them. That's how good I am. Don't forget, guys, you can request music as well. That is more than available for you. If you have any questions on how to request, I'm more than happy to help. We just jam out to whatever we like. And I like a little bit of everything. I learned today I like, or I learned like 2 days ago, I like Jelly Roll. Yeah, I was like, no, it was like it was played like 2 days ago. But today I fully committed to I like Jelly Roll. Yeah, today was a commitment. I was like, holy shit, this dude is fucking, I like this song. I don't know why, but I do love it. I'm still standing better than I ever did. What's your 2,500 plan? I don't have one yet. I need to get to 1,000 before I have a 2,500 plan. Banger after banger so far. That's true. That's true. A lot of people though, like I don't mind people adding to it, but the playlist that I think our playlist right now is exceptional. It is banging, baby. You need to get on it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard this one. Elton John, I'm Still Standing. Well, it wasn't on any of my playlists before like 2 weeks ago. Probably not on my car though. Nope, I literally just added it to my playlist like this week because somebody played it on my stream and I was like, this is catchy as shit. Well, yeah, knowing it, but like sometimes you hear a song later and it hits you different. So like a good example, probably a bad example for you, but a great example for me is Eminem Drug Ballad. I hated that when I was younger. It was one of my least favorite songs from Eminem. Yeah. Well, I wasn't into that kind of shit when I was younger. Wrong shiny. Oh, I can't get those shinies. There's no sprites for those shinies. I would have to make them myself. But yeah, no. Fuck. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the Drug Ballad song. Like, really? That's strange. That is super strange. I did not expect you to say that. Actually, I'm gonna play it now on stream.
Exploding heads. Go fuck yourself.
Select blue shiny. Select gift. Skooma. Just to give you an idea, that's not. I'm getting my models from an actual website.
Fuck! That was stupid.
I get all my models from an actual website. And it has every generation but 9. I can't find a way for me to download or to get those models on Rogue. The link I posted. Did you? I can actually save those? Oh. Okay. No, you're right. I guess I have the Pokédex. That's not new. I guess I wasn't thinking about saving them because I like the 3D ones. I think the 3D ones look better, don't you? No, I have that Pokédex. No, that is the only downside. I will fully agree with that. What's this song? Chinchilla, Little Girl Gone? Have you heard this?
Oh, you fucking little bitch.
It's kind of quiet. Why would you choose to heal my hair across? It doesn't make sense. My own accounts, it makes no sense. Yeah, I just like the 3D ones. I think they look better. And I think people are more inclined to see the 3D ones and be like, ah, his stream looks good. You know what I mean? Because if I saw some broke ass like 2D sprites, I'd be like, man, he's really not trying. Am I wrong though? If you hopped into my stream, saw 3D sprites, and then you hopped into someone else's and you saw 16-bit sprites.
I guess it just depends on your aesthetic.
Right, no, and I totally...
Like a retro video gaming, like, you know.
Mantra, yeah, no, that totally makes sense. I agree with that. Oh, drug bow is on. I'm impressed you have sprites on the screen in the first place. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, me too. When I had my laptop, it would struggle so bad to do this kind of stuff. Like I would put in one sprite, and then all of a sudden I'd be losing like 10 frames, and computer's like, overload, can't fucking do it. And right, and now I've got like 5 things going at once. I've got the sprites going. I've got like 10 window browsers open. Yeah, I was saying the right thing. I was just about to phrase. Yeah. Well, because there's multiple browsers open. Well, that's why I say window. Yeah, okay, so Windows. I wonder if Devils Never Cry is worth listening to. It is if you request it. 100% is. Scoom, you can ask my opinion about everything. Whether I give you a full answer is a different thing. Smart. I am a smart ass. I'm sorry. It's hard for me not to be. It's very... I'm one of 12 or one of 12. Shit, I don't even know how many siblings I have right now. It's a lot. I am one of 12 kids. Like, I'm a smart ass. It's gonna... I had to really think about it. I was thinking, well, yeah, you have to stand out somehow. So I was a smart ass. I talk shit and I talk back.
How else would they notice you?
Notice me, senpai. Right? Seriously. You gotta have some. And I'm the oldest too, and you still gotta distinguish yourself. Well, he's the oldest. He'll take care of everybody. I'm not your fucking dad. No, you're the dad. You have to parent now. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You're the parent now.
Hey, you're the parent now.
You're the parent now. So I have a Wormadam as my metal burster, currently fused with Don Dozo. I hate saying that name. But I'm looking to fuse a better ability. I'm thinking of looking for an unnerved Pokemon so I can have unnerve and sturdy. That's probably your best bet. I don't know what Don Donzo's ability is, but I don't know how to say his name. I hate him. He looks stupid too. He looks like an old fat ass fish. Oblivious. Yeah, I would do exactly what you're saying. I can't fall in love. But how often do you come across a Pokemon that has that? Like, nah. I'm doing exactly what you said. I'm trying to find Unnerve, or I'm trying to find Well-Baked Body. I'm trying to find me a Dash Bun. So you are immune to fire attacks. Where you going? You would sit there ignoring. Doing the shit every morning. You got a lot of drugs to do. Girls at school. Car just crashed. Sucks to be you. I would have did more shit that people said that I shouldn't. You need Corviknight, Pyro, or Gargantuan? For Unnerve, you're referring to. Those have Unnerve, not passive. Whoa. 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 Drugs guys got a hold of me. What's that? There was a radio version of this? No, I did not know that. Wait, no, there was not a radio version of this. What? Wait, this is the Marshall Mathers LP. The Marshall Mathers. That's not how I learned about this song. Well, obviously, I'm a huge fan. I listen to the albums constantly, but like 10 years later after this album came out, I heard it in the background one day, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, why don't I enjoy this? And then I had to like hear it a few more times to figure out why. And then I was like, wow, I fucking love this song. Let me go look at the singles real quick. Background, track listing, certifications. It doesn't show the singles, actually. What is that? Why can't I find it? No, I'm trying to find out what order the singles came out. Because on the Marshall Mathers LP, I remember The Real Slim Shady, Stan, and The Way I Am, I think are the only 3 songs that actually came out from the album on a single release off the top of my head. So I don't know what it would be. Zacian, but I'm going to need pick up on anymore and figure out what ability I want on it. Consider pixelate, but you don't know. It's a hard decision on that, honestly. Scoom, you're going to have to... I don't know how to explain it. See, it just talks about tracks, too. It doesn't say what order they were released or anything. It was definitely on the radio. So maybe it was just like out here it was played on the radio? Maybe was it like late night radio or something? Was it like club night radio? Remember how 103.5 back in the day had like 2 hours of like techno music on like Friday and Saturday nights? Was it like something like that? Fuck, man. And hearing it, really. Now I just feel really dumb because that definitely was not the case for me. Yeah, I've never heard it until like I heard it in the background one day with somebody, and I was like, "What is this Eminem song?" Like I know all Eminem, I don't know this, because like I do my first listen throughs on albums, and if there's like a song I don't immediately like, I just skip it. I don't listen to them anymore. And then when I hear them again in the future, I'm like, fuck, that's good. And that's usually what kind of thing happens. At least for me. Lindsay Sterling, Shatter Me. Isn't she the violinist? She's very what? Oh, is she? She tries way too hard on social media? Like she tries too hard to be relevant? Or she tries too hard just to be like an influencer? Gotcha. Like she's trying to she's trying to be Kim Kardashian is the best way I could say that.
No, she's trying to be like, I don't know, like one of those TikTok influencers maybe.
Gotcha. I can agree with that. Because I don't even want to be a TikTok. Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel doing just even like a video game TikTok, honestly. Yeah, I try not to do those cringe faces. I hate those cringe thumbnails. We've talked about that many times. Good thing I don't pay attention to social media. Scoom, I try not to as well, but it's very hard not to because it always gets thrown in your face somehow. Every time I log in, Mr. Beast is fucking on the front of my page, whether it's his video or somebody else's. And that's before this fucking drama went down. And now this drama went down and that's all there's fucking is on my YouTube. No. Of course it fucking has Prime. I fucking hate Logan Paul. If I saw that dude on the street, I might hit him with my car. Like, that dude has gotten 72 chances, and he's still in the fucking public limelight and still making millions of dollars, and that shit bothers me. Because he's a piece of shit. Ah, that was an accident. I clicked through without trying. Now I just feel terrible.
Pizza, turkey, stackums, and fiesta nachos. Sounds suspiciously like something else that we know of.
Well, he's Mr. Beast is being sued for his fast food restaurants. Do you remember those? No, it was Beast Burger. So he's being sued. I just actually saw a video on this like 2 days ago. He's being sued because he broke their contract. His name was on it essentially, and he's sued on a few things. There's a few lawsuits he has out right now, but for this one specifically, he was partnered with a separate company who was supposed to manage the burger places. And because the burger places went to a 90% disapproval rating and reviews across the United States, he supposedly pulled his name and everything from it, but he broke his contract doing so. And then he opened up Feastables. And he's actually being sued by a different company because he called his first Feastable bar D's Nuts, which is already copywritten by somebody, and he fucking tried to use it. So he got sued for that, and he's now in the middle of the Prime bullshit, which he's being sued. Logan Paul's being sued by the fucking Olympics. Because he used the Olympic symbol on his fucking bottle without their permission. Fucking idiot. He didn't put in a pull-out clause? Apparently not, because he's being sued by that company because they're saying that he left them with all the financial responsibility of everything. Which I kind of hate to say it, but based on everything I'm seeing and hearing from him or about him, seems like something he would fucking do. Just, you know what? I'm a YouTuber. I'm out. I'm not in this. You know what I mean? He should have a buyout option. He probably didn't do that because Mr. Beast Burger was when he was first really popping off, like when he was getting huge. So that before he probably had a real lawyer look into any contract and actually thought about it. Your skimming sucks. Should have had. I don't know. Somebody just, your skimming sucks. I don't know what that means. That's what someone just commented. I get confused easily. You didn't. Should have had your skimming sucks.
Well, that still makes 0 sense, Frank.
Okay, I'm going to read the last 5 comments verbatim, and you let me know what you think. Actually, last 6. He didn't put in a pull-out clause, question mark. He 100% should have had a buyout option. And then underneath that, should have had. Underneath that, your skimming sucks. LOL, I'm assuming skimming my reading is what they're meaning by that now that I'm saying that. You didn't read the should have had. Ask your partner what skimming is in reading. So I'm assuming they're talking about I was not scanning and skimming everything all the way through. Now that I read everything out again. In your current containers. So if you have 2 hearts with 4 containers, it will double your hearts. My girlfriend's asking for Isaac help. I help on the Isaac. If you've never played Binding of Isaac and you like rogue games, you really should. That game is the shit. Wait, Lizzie Hale, she's missing a letter in her name. It's L-Z-Z-Y. Lizzie is L-I-Z-Z-Y. You spelled your name wrong. Somebody telling her? So Isaac was a thing? Absolutely. Have you never... Scoom, have you... Do you know what the Binding of Isaac is? Let me start there. Ooh, fuck. Music is banging tonight. Sorry, I'm typing. Give me a second. No worries. We're going to listen to Skyfall now. Let's go. When I broke, I acquired repentance. When I was broke, I acquired repentance. When I could afford it, then I bought it. Nice. Okay, yeah. I have all of them. I bought the original Isaac, and then I've been slowly adding the DLCs. Actually, if you really want to get technical, because I game share with my brother, he bought Isaac, and I've actually paid for the DLCs. So I bought the DLCs, he bought the actual game. I still technically don't own the actual game. Now that I really think about that. Isaac is the shit. That is one of the hardest and funnest roguelike games I've ever played. It is a challenge. It is a blast. It's weird if you really think about every little detail. It is super depressing if you think about every little detail. I also watch Sinvicta every once in a while. I don't know what Sinvicta is. I've never heard of that. Land in the sky fall. Fuck, how many stats are you gonna get up, dude? His entire thing is making repentance videos on hard. Oh, he's a YouTuber. Gotcha. Well, what's... Okay, I'm trying not to be rude here. I apologize. But if you're not doing it on hard mode, what are you doing? You're wasting your fucking time. Because then you have to get each mark twice. What's the fucking point? Yeah, no, you are that good. Stop. She's like, my girlfriend's like, I'm not that good, but I do it on hard. I'm like, yeah, fucking, that's the whole point. Right? Well, greed isn't done on hard so you can earn more money and make it easier. When you first start off, yeah, you do it on hard mode. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, because you have to move on to hard mode to get stuff and to unlock some things. So you can't just play on normal. I never play a game on anything but normal difficulty until I beat it. Okay. Story mode games? Yes. Something like that? No. I want the hardest difficulty from the fucking beginning, or else I'm going to be angry that I don't get certain things. Yeah, just let me get it over with. Just... Oh my god, trying to do boss rushes twice? Or fucking Hush twice? The Beast twice? No, I'm not doing the Beast twice. Yeah, I don't want to do it twice. I want it the first time. I switched to hard after my first mom kill. I know that isn't lamb and stuff. I'm not getting frustrated because I don't understand mechanics, but I'm not saying that. I said beat mom, then switch to hard. No, I get that. I'm just saying from the beginning, though, for myself and for the girlfriend, I highly encouraged her specifically, just to go from hard to begin with, because yeah, like you'll learn and get better just doing it from hard at the beginning, and you'll earn more things. Just doing some of those marks twice is not gonna fucking fly for me. No. Doing the Beast is one of the worst things ever. Doing Delirium is one of the worst things ever, and getting to those two things is some of the worst things ever. And the effort you have to take to get to the Void alone, to get to Delirium, I'm going to vent on that in a second. I'm going to vent on that in a second. But the Void, okay, so the Void, the only guaranteed way to get to the Void is to rush Blue Baby. So you have to beat Blue Baby or Hush in 30 minutes. If you don't do that, I mean, also the Mega Satan block, that happens 50% of the time. What do you mean Mega Satan block? You're going to have to explain that to me. To guarantee the Void, you have to beat Hush in 30 minutes, okay? That is a fucking challenge, number one. And it takes probably like 5 minutes to get that fight done. Like, that is a tough fucking fight. Otherwise, you have a like 10% chance of the Void portal spawning after you defeat a boss. It's slim to fucking none. My girlfriend gets the Void portal every time she beats a boss.
Not every time.
It's pretty much. I'd say like 92% of the time you get a Void portal every time you beat Mom's Heart, It Lives, or something like that. You're one of the big bosses. But you see me go through runs constantly and never get a Void. It's crazy. Sure, when you beat Mega Saiyan, there's a chance the game just ends when you kill him. Well, no, when you beat Mega Saiyan, that's the end of that mark. That's the way that works. So certain marks just end the run. And that's why Delirium Void, the Beast, Mega Satan, I think those are the ends. I think those are the 4 cutoffs. If you go and do any one of those, you can't advance. The Lamb isn't a cutoff. No, because once you beat the Lamb, you can still go to Mega Satan, right? I don't think so. R-key, yes, you can R-key it, but you are limited on what marks you can get if you find the R-key, which is fun. I actually started an Eden run the other day with the R key, and it fucking sucked because I wanted to use it the whole goddamn time. starting an Eden run with the R key was just fucking. That was mean. That was mean. That made me. That was mean. There's a chance the game just ends when you beat Mega Saiyan with no victory lap option. Only if you haven't beat Mega Satan. You have... you don't get a victory lap option on something that you haven't beat before. There's a chance the game... Okay, I'm going to have to look this up now because there must be a situation I haven't come across. Is there a chance? Because I watch Northern Lion and he has 10,000 Binding of Isaac videos. And I've never seen that happen. The Binding of Isaac ends when you beat Mega Satan. Yes, you won't get any floor after the chest nor the ending by beating it repeatedly. There's nothing after the chest or its dark version of Satan.
Isn't that where I'm stuck?
I don't know. But there's a 50% chance to get the portal to Delirium after defeating Mega Satan. That means if you get a broken run, you could theoretically do a boss rush, Mom, Heart, Hush, Isaac, Chest, Mega Satan, and Delirium run on one broken run. You would have to get... So the idea is that you have a 50% chance of beating Mega Satan and getting the Delirium Void to spawn. So Hush is the only way to guarantee it, but you have a 50% chance after you beat Mega Satan. So if you beat Mega Satan, you have 4 different unlocks, and then you get to the Void to go fight Delirium. And then if you really wanted to, if you had the R reset key, after you beat it, you could do a victory lap and get more marks. It's not really a victory lap. Correct. So technically, yes, the game just ends there, but it doesn't because you can advance. So yes, it typically ends there, but it's not always the case. I had to look that up. I was like, nah, I've been playing Isaac for 10 fucking years. That doesn't feel right. That's why 50% chance just to end without being an R key. Yeah, okay, you're right. Mega Satan. But then I say Mega Satan, Delirium, Void, and the Beast were the 4 that end, right? That's what I did say that. So I wasn't inaccurate in my statement initially. And the fact that you have to do that with like 20 different characters is crazy. It's a challenge. It's fun though. I like it. I know it's hard. Some of the characters are fun. Some are terrible. Some... The loss is so hard to do. Really, to confirm an Omega run, you should probably take the Husky Void portal and then the R key, and then go after Mega Satan. You know, because you couldn't take the Void and the R key. If you take the Void and the R key, that means every time you activate the Void, you're resetting the run. So you have the potential... You can't absorb anything at that point. So you can't absorb. I would have to disagree with your assessment. Yes, so the Void... Okay, so if it's a trigger item, whenever you absorb with the Void will use that trigger item whenever you absorb any other item in the future.
You could do it, you just never be able to use it.
Correct, you would just never be able to use the Void, but that's my point. You want to be able to use the Void in the future, because if you take any item that isn't a trigger item or isn't a passive item, it activate or generate stats for you. So instead of taking the passive item that would activate with the trigger, you would instead get stat increases. So you would want the void for the stat increases. Genesis? What? Is there like a boss or something named Genesis I'm not aware of? There's an item? Is there an item? Oh, you were asking. I thought you said it's an item. And he says it's an item, or they say it's an item. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. Let me pull out the app, I guess. Well, it could be Repentance. And Repentance came out on the Xbox 2 years later. So all the DLCs on the Xbox are after the fact. I get them way after. Yeah, this is the newest DLC. Repentance DLC. One-time use. On a character, including stats and initial items, is reset, teleported to a unique bedroom that acts like an I am error room. It has a bed, 2 random chests, 2 sacks, and a random trinket. The only way out is through a beam of light. What the fuck? Neither did I. How the fuck do you get this? Unlocked. Defeat Ultra Greed. Oh, I'm never doing it. As Jacob and Esau. I'm never fucking doing it. No wonder I don't know what it is. Oh, that's my least favorite character. By far. I just unlocked Jacob and Esau a bit ago too. And the Forgotten. Yeah. The Forgotten and Jacob and Esau are the last 2 things I unlocked, and I stopped playing last year. Now we're picking it back up. But I tell you, it comes around every year. You want to play it like every fucking year. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I haven't played Isaac in a while. This sounds fun. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I think, didn't we get it once on the daily run?
Genesis?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We were like, what the fuck is that?
Maybe. I do like the dailies. Dailies are fun sometimes. Because you were in... Yeah. You're thinking of the wrong item. Well, if you're thinking of the wrong item, I can't really... It doesn't help. What does the item do? If you can explain to me what the item does, I can give you an in general idea. I have a very good idea of what every item does. The issue is I don't have all 1,000 of them memorized. Or unlocked, even. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that snippet didn't explain the... Oh, my God. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck, that's an Eternatus battle. Oh, no, 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 no. I messed up. Oh, I messed up. We might die here. Fuck. God damn it. So the grab portals, each random grab items, and then probably all pools. You take one, then it repops. So the grab portals each, you can do this for a number of times equal to how many items you had. So the grab portals each, so 2 random grab items from probably all pools. All of you items get removed when you enter the room. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Unhonored one, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting. I'm hunting that as well because I have no idea. We're talking about the Binding of Isaac, by the way. If you've never played it, what are we talking about? Yeah, we're talking about the Binding of Isaac. As far as what they're referring to, I'm not 100% sure. I fucked up. Oh no, I really fucked up. I accidentally left. Yeah, no, I fucked up. Might have to reset already. Yep, we fucking lost. I'm getting one-shotted. Great. Great. Never touched it. If you ever get an opportunity, highly recommend it. It's a rogue game. It is no retries. You'll dream about it. Yes, there are no retries. You technically can retry. It's just a brand new start. It's endless. It has 10 million different combinations. You can technically almost never get the same setup. Every item, every run is different. It's a challenge. That's the best way to say it. Let's go Garchomp. Yeah, we watched that Tetris movie together. Yeah, that's from the movie. I dream of Isaac all the time. Maybe. Okay. So if you're talking about that, I have the Tetris effect about every game I play. I'm not kidding. Every single game I play, I was dreaming about PokeRoGue for weeks. I was dreaming about PokeRoGue for fucking weeks. Okay, wait. I read what Genesis does, and I told you, and you said that wasn't it. And now you're giving me an item description of what I just read to you. I'm so confused. This resets the character to initial one the run started with, even with the character changed via respawn item or clicker. For every item removed, 2 items in the same pool will be available to choose from. Each set appearing one after another. For each copy of the item, the amount of extra choices, the number squared. If used on one of the final floors of the game, such as the chest, the beam of light will be replaced with a crawl space and leads Isaac back to the starting room of the floor. In addition, now from into chest. If used during the beast fight, merely teleport Isaac to the middle of the room, removing no items from him. I guess so you missed the key part unless I don't understand something. The grab portals are special. It doesn't say that. I don't understand what... Yeah, I don't understand. The only thing that this does, that it says, that is clear, is that it resets the character stats and items and teleports the player to a unique bedroom that contains the bed, 2 chests, 2 sacks, and a trinket. So every floor or every recharge, you're resetting your character. D4 or the clicker. Okay, so, and it literally says right underneath that, this resets the character to the initial one that the run started with. Right, so that means you, in my eyes, you're losing all your items, even if the character was changed, okay? So, for every item removed, 3 items in the same pool will be available to choose from. Okay, so that makes more sense. Yes, you could get better. Okay, so if you beat a floor with, say, like 1 angel room item and like 3 regular items and a store item, so you have 5. You're going to get 3 store items. You're going to get 3 angel room items, and you're going to get 9 store items at that point, right? I'm not ignoring the repick the buffs. The issue is the way that it reads and the way that you have to understand it. You can't just throw out a description and be like, this is how it works. Experiencing that is a whole different thing. Not floor, run. Oh, run. It's for the run, not the floor. So it's not a charge. I guess I thought it was a charge item. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look at it. Hold on. It has a charge bar. How does that work then? It has a fucking charge bar. I can literally show you. It has a charge bar. Like, I have an app that breaks down every fucking item. I know what it is. And I wasn't showing the charge bar. Now I feel stupid. So, like, I guess I just don't get it. Okay, what happened to my release seed? Did it miss? It must have. I'm so distracted by this fight. It's a one-time use active item. One-time use. I mean, so they did weird. Well, it has a charge bar. If it's a one-time active item, it has a charge bar. Which doesn't make sense. Ramen! Okay, but it has a charge bar. I see it, though, as a charge bar. I understand that. Alright, it looks like we lost this run. There's no way I win this at this point. Yeah, they could very well be correct. I just don't know how the item works. I've never seen it or heard of it until 10 minutes ago. And for me to read the description and to understand how that item works perfectly does not work for me. That's not how I operate. I need to experience it. Or see it at least, you know? No, hell no. My reading comprehension? Pfft. Me and school did not get along. I'm in danger. Do you have Isaac on stream? On Steam? No, I do not have Isaac on Steam. I have it on Xbox, like I said earlier. And I also have all the DLC, and the game came out 2 years later on Xbox than it did on Steam. So the item does a thing. I love it. That's Ramen just comes in. So the item does a thing. It does a thing, right? I think it's equating to using the D4, except you're choosing your items. But you're not... You're right. You don't know what the pool is and how the items are going to progress or fall out. So it's random. If you had it on Steam, you could console and Genesis just to play with it. Yeah, that's not how it works on Xbox. I can't just test things. No. Well, on console, yes. That's how people test these items and figure out how they work. Like they literally sit there and generate rooms full of items and learn how they work. That's how I've seen some of these videos operate and how I know some of the items work. We have to trial and error, yeah. Or experience it from watching someone do it.
That's bullshit. I'm salty about that now.
I thought it was only like an app. I didn't know